So let's just say, hypothetically, you're trying to get back to Brooklyn. Not defusing a bomb, not escaping Guantanamo, just trying to get your dusty ass back to Brooklyn. A simple task that any modern society should be able to accomplish. All it should take is a set of stairs, a platform, and maybe one train going in the right direction. But nay, somehow you've wandered into the disorienting, spatially cursed, architecturally psychotic underground punishment chamber known only as Fulton Street Station, a government-funded escape room designed by a committee of drunk raccoons, overseen by Jigsaw, approved by the Death Star architect, and fine-tuned by Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone 2. This wacky place isn't a subway station, it's a full-blown setup to a goddamn panic attack. It's the connecting hub for the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, A, C, J, Z. Holy shit. And just when you thought it couldn't get any stranger, it's somehow connected to the 3 worst things in all of human history. A shopping mall, the state of New Jersey, and against all logic, 9/11. The problem is Fulton Street isn't just one station. It's a stitched-together network of competing subway systems built across different eras, all forced to coexist underground like rival gangs that stopped beefing and now share a 2-bedroom apartment in Bushwick. Back in the early 1900s, New York didn't have one subway system. It had 3. At first, there was the Interborough and the Brooklyn-Manhattan Transit Systems, which were 2 privately owned subway factions that treated underground New York like unregulated real estate. Then the city stepped in like mom's new boyfriend and built their own version, ironically calling it the Independent Subway System. The problem is, these freaking jabronis built their own separate stations around Fulton Street with 0 coordination. And then decades later, the city had to come in and violently stitch it all together into this barely functioning Frankenstein's monster that was never meant to exist as a single coherent place. And not to mention, sitting right on top of all that chaos is essentially a mall they tried to force into a subway station. It was part of this whole billion-dollar redevelopment where they decided commuters also needed retail therapy. So now you've got this useless half-empty shopping complex stitched into the transit system. And you know how much that cost? $1.4 billion. Oy vey. This place is a subterranean rat maze, a boss-level map where every corridor is a setup and every staircase is a lie. Even as I filmed this video, I got lost trying to head back to Brooklyn. I hit one turn, now I'm at the C. I took a left, now I'm at the 4. I took the stairs, now I'm in Jersey. But 2 hours later, after the 17th escalator, the 23rd stair, and 6th time asking another man for directions, I finally see my glorious gentrified chariot. I lock in, walk to the train, and all I hear is, of course.